The 2024 WNBA draft took place Monday night and everything was as advertised. The event took place at the Brooklyn Academy of Music in Brooklyn, New York. It was a packed house with family, friends, fans, and teammates. All of the ladies showed up in their designer best. Kamilla Cardoso looked phenomenal in her red pantsuit. Caitlin Clark was turning heads with her white Prada ensemble. But the unofficial winner of the best dress for the evening had to go to Angel Reese and her silver Bronx and Bonco ensemble. The night pretty much went as expected, with Caitlin Clark being the first pick of the Indiana Fever. Cameron Brink went number 2 to the LA Sparks. Kamilla Cardoso was the third pick to the Chicago Sky. The LA Sparks picked again at number 4 to grab Rakia Jackson from Tennessee. JC Sheldon went number 5 to the Dallas Wings. The DC Mystics selected UConn star Aaliyah Edwards at number 6. Chicago double-dipped by selecting Angel Reese at number 7. The Minnesota Lynx grabbed Alyssa Peely from Utah. Picks 9 and 10, both the Dallas Wings and the Phoenix Suns selected players from France, with Carla Elite and Layla Lacan, respectively. Marquisha Davis was selected 11th by the New York Liberty, and for the final pick in the first round, the Atlanta Dream went down under by selecting Nadia Pouch. Now the NBA is set with young star power. After the success of the NCAA Women's Tournament, I believe the momentum of the women's game will finally carry over to the WNBA. That leads me to the most important piece of this puzzle, Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. Gotta give props to the commish, because every time I have seen her on TV, on GMA, on Bloomberg, CNBC, whatever it is, every time she is on TV, she is talking about business. She always gives credit to the current players who are putting butts in seats, but then she immediately talks about what the future holds for the W and how to sustain it.
It's really the confluence of a lot of positive things coming together on the business side, on the basketball side. It's the rise of women's sport. It's Caitlin and others, Angel
Reese, that big rivalry coming out of last year's national championship.
This woman has a real plan of attack to solve the major issues troubling the WNBA, the most obvious being finding a way to take the momentum from the Caitlin Clark experience and parlay that into better pay for players. She knows this is not a quick fix, but she does recognize the opportunity that Caitlin Clark gives her. She understands that this is her Bird versus Magic moment.
If you look at the history of men's sports, do we have our Bird Magic moment like the NBA had when they were on tape delay?
When Magic and Bird battled for the NCAA title, the NBA was not really in a good place. Most of the games were shown via tape delay. For those of you too young to know what that means that the game was shown at the convenience of your local market after the game was already played. The Bird Magic title brought the enthusiasm to the NBA. The NBA was smart enough to highlight the Bird Magic rivalry, which is why the Celtics fans and the Lakers fans don't get along to this very day. Cathy Engelbert knows she has something special. Whether Caitlin Clark is a generational talent at the pro level remains to be seen. However, there is no misunderstanding that she is the most popular and visible player the WNBA has ever seen. The commish also has one more ace up her sleeve. Me. Who am I? I am somebody who was not interested at all in the WNBA last year. But now I will be buying merch, I will be watching games, and I'm invested. And there are plenty of people just like me.